Odie Loke TV here, back with another stream for you guys. Yeah, y'all hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this real because y'all know Odie Loke keeps it real. Salute, thinkers think. Salute. Let's get it. Let's get it. Top of the AM, to everybody. I'm up with a cup of coffee already. You know, oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. Like, I'm gonna try to see how I can do that, man, because I was trying to you probably have to wait till I get back on the laptop, or unless I got to come back into the stream. I think I got to come back into the stream after the stream over, and then I can give you guys the blue wrenches. I think I really don't know how to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like man, but I'm gonna figure it out though, brother. And you will get one. All you guys will get one. You feel what I'm saying? All you guys will get one, and that's for sure. All I got to do is just ask my son. I'm gonna ask my son how to. He know how to do all that type of stuff. Yeah, you guys. So we got a new name for Boots, right? Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots, man. This guy, right? So I read an article, right? I guess we must have missed the article from Cameron Duncan, right? Because this article was posted September 13th, 2023, and he was already talking about, you know, that they had petitioned the IBF, right, for a shot, knowing damn well that Terrence Crawford has a rematch clause, right? We all know that Terrence Crawford had a rematch clause. So that's some weak shit to do, right? That's just so weak, right? And I don't know what is up with Bozy and and sabotaging his son boxing career, but this is not cool, bro. Right. First, you blast out your son and you tell the world that he's not signed to Showtime. Right. But people keep on capping and saying that he is signed to Showtime when his daddy and Cameron Duncan, his manager, said he not. Stop capping. Stop trying to convince the fans of something that's not true. You have big ass channels. This is the thing about boxing, right? And it be the guys with these bigger channels lying, just basically lying. Oh, like, oh yeah, like they got a contract. They don't got no contract, right? Just bro, boom back, street, salute, 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 La Jessica. How you doing, Queen? How you doing, Queen? Mimi in the building. How you doing, Queen? Smoking mirrors. Oh yeah, yeah. Like Jerron Boots Ennis is looking very soft right now, right? Smoking mirrors. You a clout chaser. You a clout chaser. You a straight up clout chaser, bro. How could you petition the IBF for a fight with Crawford and the world know that Terrence Crawford has a rematch? So you did some weak shit. You and your but you and your manager and them, y'all did some weak stuff. Your daddy and them, y'all did some weak stuff. It's weak and you can't get around it. You can't get around it. So all that tells me is that you all a fucking illusion, right? You just an illusion. You smoking mirrors, like Boom Bap said. You smoking mirrors. You are flashy against certain type of fighters. And your time will come when you will get exposed. Right? Because you can't go, bro, like that's just so weak. And I looked at Bernie the boxer. Bernie was hot. right? Like Bernie was hot. Salute, Juice Lee, salute. Y'all hit that like, subscribe if y'all new to the channel. You know, if we got some new people in the background, right? Look, did y'all look at Bernie the Boxer? Bernie went off, right? That shit is weak. It's weak. And I don't know what's up with Bozy and Cameron Duncan them moving Jerron Boots Ennis like this. You think since he got a belt, that's gonna make people want to fight him? No. Did people want to fight Terrence Crawford when Terrence Crawford had the WBO belt? Did that make people just jump to fight Terrence Crawford? No. You know why? Because all these guys was on the PBC. Just like all the guys that Jerron Boots Ennis want to fight is where? Is where? Where's all these guys that Jerron Boots Ennis want to fight? The Keith Thurmans, the Stanionis, the Mario Barrioses, the Ugases, and all these guys. Where they at? PBC. And where Jerron Boots Ennis at? Showtime. Well, no time, right? Because Showtime ain't even shit. Don't even exist no more, right? That's where Boots at. He had no time. And Bozy Ennis, he needs to go and shop around his son and try to get his son a good deal somewhere. Take that belt and run with it, man, and go and get your son a good deal. But if you stay around and you be waiting on Steven Espinoza, okay, you can have a belt, but who you gonna fight? Right now, who you gonna fight? You got none but trash opponents in the IBF. These opponents is not going. These opponents in the IBF is not gonna build up your resume. They're not gonna make you look like some old thing. Like just because I get it. They're gonna take little highlights from your fight and they gonna slow motion them and they gonna be showing you do this in fast motion, slow motion, fast motion, slow motion. Bro, you all hype, man. Like, and it's starting to look that way. I did not want to say that about you, bro. Like, man, because you look good, like you passed the eye test, but you really don't pass the eye test because I can see your flaws. Oh yeah, like he turning half of his. Oh yeah, like like because they doing this because they see, like they see, like they seen that he had started gaining a little traction. You feel what I'm saying? He said, I mean, like he had started to gaining a little traction, but it's like, bro, we don't respect this move, right? But even Mike Cappinger, he was on there, like good. I mean, like he even had something to say. Like it got people who got something to say about this, right? It looks weak, right? Man, and then Bozy Ennis, he said, "Oh yeah, man, like I knew about this." Man, and so why are you letting people go around, saying that Crawford is ducking it, bro? Like when you already know, you just sitting back, right? Like which we already knew, right? They just sitting back waiting on a vacant title. Especially after $1 million worth of game combo, he has to see. But oh yeah, like Soulful D, salute, appreciate you. Okay, who else we got in the building? Okay, I just scroll all the way down, back up. Bernie had, oh yeah, like Bernie, he had me rolling though. He was going in. I was like, yeah, man, like Bernie was hot, right? Just think about how they fucked over Crawford. They didn't even bring the lineal title. They bring a commemorative belt, some bullshit belt. They didn't even bring the lineal title there. Crawford didn't even receive his WBA belt. Now they stripping him of the IBF title. What the fuck is going on? All you niggas are haters, right? So you don't even bring the lineal title there, right? So I win some, some old fake ass commemorative belt, bro, like some shit I don't even want. Still waiting on my WBA title from the WBA. Now out the clear, not out the clear blue, but you stripped me of the IBF title. And y'all don't think that Terrence Crawford hated. Man, this man is hated. These people don't like this guy. These people don't like this guy. And that's obvious. The only one who got his back is the WBO. All the rest of these sanctioning bodies do not like Terrence Crawford for some for some odd reason, for some reason. Just think about that shit. You fight Earl Spence Jr., you undisputed, they bring some trinket. They don't even bring the colorful belt to you. They bring some, oh man, here go a commemorative belt. That's why Terrence Crawford was holding the belt like that. Like, look, this is some bullshit. Where my lineal title at? Then I got to get on Twitter and say, WBA, where my belt? I been gave Earl his belts. Where mine? Damn, bro, like shit. It been almost 4 months. And I still haven't got. Terrence Crawford is enemy number one to these guys, man. Enemy number one. They do not like Crawford. They don't like that guy. They do not like the brother. I mean, for real. Yeah, y'all hit that like button for your boy. Okay, what you say to Jessica? I'm trying to figure out how Bud is ducking Boots with chasing the Canelo fight. Hey, I don't know. They don't make sense. They don't be making sense, right? But it's man, how Boots then, like Boots will always be looked at. Man, now Boots, he kind of sabotaged himself to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he can still fight these guys and all that stuff like that. But I'm gonna always remember this. I'm gonna always remember this sucker ass move he pulled. Right, that him and his team pulled. This is a sucker ass move. It's just a sucker move. Right? So you say you want to fight me. You making, like you say you want to fight me and all this stuff. You know I got a rematch. Everybody in the world know I got a rematch. I don't want this rematch. I don't want it. Right? Because I let the world know I don't want a rematch. But I have to go through this rematch because Earl Spence Jr. want this rematch. And you know this. Your team know this. The IBF know this. Everybody knows this. And you still get me stripped, you a sucker. You a sucker. And if I was Terrence Crawford, I will call your bluff, bro. I'm telling you, I will circle back around on his punk ass. I will be like, okay, all right, all right. But WBC, man, but all these people, okay, man, here goes some sanctioning fees. You feel what I'm saying? Just to keep y'all, cool. But I'm coming back because I want the IBF title. I want to whoop his ass. Just on the strength. Just on the strength of you doing some bullshit. Bro, like they lucky that I don't have the they lucky I'm not a boxer with the skills of a Terrence Bud Crawford. Bro, I'll be circling the back around on dudes all the time. I'll be like, okay, you talking that shit? Okay, watch this. Let's see you talk that shit when I call you out. Let's see you talk that shit when I send you an offer. Right? Man, man, like, and you can't say, oh, well, no, bro, because you don't bring nothing to the table. Nothing to the table. So if I send you a $3-4 million offer, bro, like if you turn that down, you a fucking coward. Facts. You ain't never made $1 million in your boxing career. So if I offer you $4 million and you turn it down, right, for the world to see, you a coward. Smoke and mirrors, bro. Puss in boots, bro. This is sad, bro. Bozy them got him out here looking crazy. Man, now you feel what I'm saying? Like, and and shout out to YSM. You feel what I'm saying? Like, shout out to YSM. But you be capping, bro. You be straight up capping for your peoples, man. We heard the interview with you and shit with you and with you and Bozy. You could tell you just was smiling from ear to ear, happy as hell that yo boy got a email belt. Okay, that's how y'all want to get it in Philly. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Boots finna go on a bum bash tour and Philly finna love it. Just justify why it's still Marty was celebrating. Oh yeah, yeah. I was looking at that live stream last night too. Like I had, here for boxing. Salute, man. If y'all want me to drop the link, just let me know, man, so we can cook. I've said this, me not being a goat, but his anger. Yeah, said this many times. I love Boots, but it's crazy how Boots and his camp went totally signing at the club when it was Spence. They were promised that belt in cash. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and according to Cameron Duncan, and according to Cameron Duncan, all right, here for boxing, I'm gonna drop it. And according to Cameron Duncan, I just read an article today. I guess I missed that article, but he was already talking about it in September. Right, he was talking about it in September of this year. Yeah, yeah. That we petitioned the IBF or something like that. So he either got to fight us or drop the belt and this and this. It's like, what are you talking about? This man got a whole rematch on deck. All right. Oh, now let me see if I can get you up in here, brother. Okay, now what do I do now? Oh yeah, now let me go to the comments. Let me put it in the chat. All right, there I go. Here for boxing. Yeah, man. Now this is out of control, but hey, it is what it is, right? Man, now Jerron Boots Ennis is looking soft as ever. Whole team looking soft. Jerron Boots Ennis, he just think that he just gonna get all these fights just so easy. All right, you fucking with Al. All right, guess. Okay, add to the stage.
Yo,
Let me
Lo.
invite. Oh man, how you doing, brother?
What's up, bro? How you?
Great, man. Like the laptop down, man. Man, like the laptop then got hit with roadblocks again. So
You know, the only I have a hard time. I can't say I have a hard time blaming Boots, but I don't know how much blame we could put on Boots because it is hard for Boots to get a fight, man. And nobody
yeah, but at the
wants to
same time,
fight on.
see, look, I was talking about that yesterday. Jerron Boots Ennis is dependent on Steven Espinoza to get him fights now, bro.
Right, right.
Steven Espinoza is not trying to spend no money on these fights.
Mm-hmm.
Steven Espinoza, he doesn't have the funding of Showtime no more.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So all this money is coming out of Steven Espinoza's pocket now.
So what's the role that Espinosa has with Boots now? If
Man,
Showtime
he just getting him fights. He just had the platform to get him fights and stuff like that. Like you feel what I'm
so
saying? But now he doesn't have the platform. He's still trying to work with Boots now, right?
yeah,
In a
but
certain way. So this is the reason why they got the IBF title because he pulls some strings. I mean, like you feel what I'm saying? So they just working with him.
so
I
I'm
don't know
saying you
why they
think
still working with him. I don't know why they still messing with Espinoza. He don't got no platform for you to fight on.
unless Espinosa is about to, start working for the PBC.
Yeah, that could be possible.
That's probably that's what I see being the
Mhm.
most likely scenario because they already had a partnership.
Yeah, that could be highly. Yeah.
So if he still got his hand in the pot, that's the only thing I can see.
Oh shit, it's an echo, you guys.
I think that might be on your side, Lord.
Damn shit, I don't know how to turn off no echo shit. I'm on my phone.
Yeah,
Damn.
because when I talk, I hear myself too.
Damn, bro. Let me go to audio. Man, shit, I got on echo cancellation.
I know you got that. You have something else like on playing in the background, like two devices.
All right. No,
Yep. Yeah, I heard it. Just I was just kind of just talking through it. It wasn't bothering me too bad, so I just kept talking.
all right, but did it stop?
Let me see. Nah, it's still there.
Damn, man, we just don't have to work through it, I guess, man.
Yeah, I just
I
keep it. I just
apologize, you
do it.
guys. I
No, no,
apologize, you guys.
I just keep that joint. Yeah, I mean, I feel like with
Yeah.
Boots is kind of in a tough spot too. But the problem his dad had was tied himself. So it's like
Damn. Uh-huh.
he didn't really need to think that about having that relationship. About he been good to us and we gonna be good to him. Like, bro, they business 6 months later.
Mm-hmm.
So and he had to know that was coming.
Oh yeah, like they was waiting on Earl Spence Jr. to vacate the belt. Remember that Cameron Duncan came out in February and said he was waiting on they was waiting on for Earl to vacate the belt because they got word from Espinosa that he going up to 154.
Yeah, but a lot of people would give the blame to T for driving Showtime out of box. Nonsense paper, them trash fights they put. But
Oh
I mean,
yeah, like you come out and come back in, brother.
all right, let me try
Let's
that.
see if that work. Yeah, yeah, man, because this audio is crazy right now. But probably just the area that he in. But yeah, though, you guys. Okay, let me get him back in here.
Yo, yo,
Go
bro.
ahead.
Yeah, it's still echoing.
Still echoing. Yeah.
Look, I tell you what, I'm gonna leave out then because I don't want to mess the joint up. I'm gonna just stay tapped in, and I'll
Okay,
talk to
okay,
you in the
all
chat.
right. Yeah, yeah, man. Like, as soon as I get the laptop back, man, because I should be getting it back, either tomorrow or the next day, bro. Then we can really cook, man.
Nah, do your thing. I'm still here.
All right,
All right, gang.
all right, go. But yeah, though, you guys, man, I apologize about that. But yeah, man, like like Jerron Boots Ennis, he need to, like at this point, his team got him looking bad, in my opinion. Oh no, my boy here for boxing, he said he don't really blame Boots, but like he knows about this whole situation. He knows what's going on, right? So it's like he did go very quiet after Crawford beat Spence, though. He went very very quiet, right? So they already knew this was in the works. They already knew this was in the works, so they don't have to say nothing to Crawford. They don't have to do nothing to Crawford. They already know what the IBF is going to do, right? That's just the crazy thing about it. But it's just so weak to me because it's like, bro, how could you, right? How could you, like if you really wanted to fight Crawford, how could you try to fight him when he has a rematch clause? That's just so weak. It's like, how you gonna try to fight somebody when they got a rematch clause and you know they got a rematch clause? Everybody know they got a rematch clause. Also, how could the IBF just change up their rules, right? Because according to the website, the mandatory wasn't due until 7/29/24, right? So come on, man. Like, and I also want people to understand that this is black people doing this to, the Crawford. Hey, man, it is what it is. You don't blame Boots, but they could have at least made him fight somebody for the belt. Yeah, like I blame Boots. Me, I blame Bozy. I blame Boots. I blame Steven Espinoza. I blame Cameron Duncan. I blame all of them for pulling this weak move. This is just a weak move. Okay, if you want him to be champion, wait until the rematch is over and wait until I mean, man should at least wait until we get an official weight that the rematch is going to be at. We don't even know where the rematch is going to be at. They haven't even, I mean, right, they haven't even put out official weight that the rematch is going to be at. What if the rematch is at 147? Right? Like we hearing that it's at 154. Okay, well, if it's at 154, then that means that they paid Terrence Crawford more money. Right? The NS camp been working behind the scenes with the IBF on the low for a while. That's why they oh yeah. That's exactly why they got up out the WBO. They got up out the WBO because they was hearing from Steven Espinoza that Earl Spence Jr. doesn't want to make 147 and that he's moving up to 154. So they politely ducked Crawford and went to the IBF waiting on a vacant belt, like I've been telling people. They went to the IBF to wait on a vacant belt. They didn't want to fight Crawford, right? So all the clout chasing, all the talking and all that, just stop it. Oh man, we've been calling you out since 2018. Stop. Stop. You sleepy. Like Crawford said, you sleepy. Go back to sleep. Right? Man, because you got to be dreaming. Real talk boxing. Salute. Man, appreciate you. Could just have the belt because Crawford going up to 154. Oh no, we don't know that for sure. We don't know that for sure. Empress a sports channel. But even if he is going up to 154, how could you just strip this man 3.5 months into holding the belt when the fighter before him had the belt for 5 years? I just want to just make that make sense. So one fighter can have this belt for 3.5 months and they enforce a rule so quick. They just enforce the rule just so fast. It's just a rule, right? They just sticking by the rules. But the other fighter at Earl Spence Jr. can have this belt for 5 years and get injured, come back, get injured again, come back, have a layoff, come back, and not, man, and not one time has the IBF even threatened to strip Spence. And the brown paper bag wasn't being passed? Of course it was. Come on. Of course, a brown paper bag was being passed. But I just want to hear what's Buzz' reaction to this. Oh well, Buzz, he probably ain't tripping, but I heard Bernie reaction. Bernie went off. I have a better feel for it once Bud makes a statement. Yeah, yeah, that's true. No cap, Bozy and Boots did. Yeah, the same thing Haney was doing with the WBC. And we're paying them sanctioning fees. They were really bribed. Okay, well, yeah, yeah, man. But now they got themselves in a, they got themselves in a predicament, right? The IBF got themselves in a predicament because who brings in more money? Terrence Crawford or Jerron Boots Ennis? Let's just be honest. Who brings in more money? Come on, right? Who brings in more money? Terrence Crawford or Jerron Boots Ennis? Terrence Crawford, of course. So, okay, you could go for those low ass sanctioning fees now, IBF. Okay, you gonna get these low ass sanctioning fees. It is what it is. It is what it is. You played yourself. You're gonna get these low ass sanctioning fees now because Jerron Boots Ennis, let's just keep it honest. He doesn't bring in nobody yet. Not saying he's not gonna get there, but the man got 30 fights, 30 plus fights. I mean, god damn. I'm not mad he was stripped. I just want IBF to keep the same. Exactly. That's a good point right there. Right? Or just keep the same energy. Like how you gonna have one guy have the belt for 5 years, get injured, come back, do a mandatory with a WBC belt that he had just got before he got injured. This is what. Come on, y'all. Think about that. He had just won the WBC belt from Sean Porter in 2019. He got injured 2 weeks after that. He came back and he did the mandatory for the WBC belt with Danny Garcia instead of doing the mandatory with the IBF belt. Right? Then he was out of the ring. Right? Then he was out of the ring. Man, instead of the IBF ordering a mandatory with him versus that, that Russian guy, whatever. No, they let him coast through half of the year. Then by June or July, he announced a fight with Manny Pacquiao. So couldn't he have got in the IBF mandatory after Danny Garcia and before Manny Pacquiao? I, shit, I think he could have. Right? Because he fought Danny Garcia in fucking December. And he wasn't going to fight Manny Pacquiao until what, September? Some shit like that? So he couldn't get in this IBF mandatory right there? Yes, he could have. Right? He could have come on a WBC mandatory. Right? He could have took a little time off, came right back and took on an IBF mandatory, took a little time off, and then came back and took on Manny Pacquiao in a unification match. And that would have kept him active. That probably would have kept him out of trouble and right, like doing stuff. Come on. So instead of paying Stanionis step aside money, right? Instead of letting Stanionis take on your Danish Ugas, right? Then you get the winner of that fight and you take on your IBF mandatory. No, you pay Stanionis step aside money so you can unify with your Danish Ugas. You could have took on your IBF mandatory 3 different times. This man could have took on his IBF mandatory at least 3 different times. Then you had a long ass break. You feel what I'm saying? Like after Crawford fight fell apart, you didn't have no fight. They was trying to make you fight Keith Thurman. You could have said, okay, IBF, activate my mandatory. Now I got to fight Jerron Boots Ennis. Right? But did he do that? No. Spence got away with murder. Spence got away with anything he wanted to do. That's just how it is. Like Spence got away with anything he wanted to do. And he had 3 different opportunities to fulfill his IBF mandatory. Or more. He had 3 or more times to fulfill his IBF mandatory. Hot Boy Cash, salute. Dixon 9918, salute. I don't know. You caught the show this time. Like Boots Daddy saying they was going to get the email from the last year wasn't. Oh yeah, yep. They said that we just want a belt. Don't matter how we get it, we just want a belt. We just want to be a champion. Wow, bro. So this is how boxers are performing nowadays. Write it down, man. So this is how gladiators is fucking acting nowadays, right? Like we just want a belt. It don't matter how we get it. We just want it. Don't matter if it got if it got mailed to us or we didn't have to fight nobody for it. Come on, bro. This is pathetic. Earl want a rematch for no straps. So basically, Bud whooped strap season out of Spence. Oh yeah, like something is going on, or you feel what I'm saying? Or hey, I don't know. This is just very weird. It's just very weird. Like you feel what I'm saying? It's just this shit is just weird. It's just really weird. How could you strip somebody who has a rematch? That just makes no sense at all. No sense at all. So you strip somebody who has a rematch for undisputed, right? And if they don't have a fight for undisputed, they got a year, according to you, according to the IBF, they got until 7/29/2024 to fulfill the mandatory, according to you. And you still fuck him over. Bro, that's crazy. And you still fuck him over when it's according to you, he has until 7/29/2024. Mm, mm, mm. Right? Because Bud won the belt on 7/29. Not no damn Boots. Shit, like Boots wasn't even in the building. Bud not PBC, so they gonna try to take all the belts from Bud. Oh yeah, like I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah, like, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. They don't want him to have that leverage. That's what it's all about. They trying to take away his leverage at 147. Right? They trying to take away his leverage at 147. That's all it is. No cap Crawford, however, I don't think Crawford wants to be at 147 anymore. I think that's ultimately why they stripped him. Yeah, that could be true too. Like you feel what I'm saying? But at least give the man like damn, at least give him some time. That's all we saying. That's all we saying. At least give the man time to say, okay, I'm going up to 154. It's official. Do. Then y'all can strip him. Y'all can do whatever the hell y'all want to do. The man just won the belts. We don't even know where the rematch is gonna be at. Yeah, we hearing that it's gonna be at 154, but they haven't put out an official, notification. They haven't put out nothing official saying that this fight is gonna be at 154. So until then, it's up in the air. It's all rumors and speculation. Even though I'm pretty sure it probably, go to 154. So why the fuck can't Jerron Boots Ennis just wait? You've been waiting this long. Staniona's been waiting. right? Why can't you just wait and see where the fight is going to be at? If the fight is going to be at 154, you're going to get elevated anyway. Then it won't look so bad on you because you waited out the whole process. Now you looking like a sucker, right? Because you trying to make a man fight when you know he can't fight you. That's all I'm saying. Wait out the process. You probably will get the belt anyway because Crawford is going up to 154. He already said that he don't want to fight you and all that type of stuff, right? That you bring nothing to the table and all that. Okay, wait out the process. Get the belt, that way. You see what Stadionis and them doing? They waiting out the process. You see what Mario Barrios and them doing? They waiting it out. They not gonna do no sucker shit like you just did. Damn, bro, you got till February of 2024. A couple months to see what's gonna happen. Right, but the whole thing is that you don't even want to take that chance because it's a chance that Crawford could stay at 147, and you don't even want to, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Just wait out the process. You've been waiting this long. Just wait it out so you won't look like a sucker. This is why, like Bozy Innocent, bro, like they need me in their camp too. It's like, what's going on with y'all, bro? No, don't do that. No, better, because I would have told them, no, you better not do that shit. Wait out the process, bro. Man, do y'all know how the internet is? Right? Do y'all know how the internet works? Y'all are gonna get trashed for this. Right? Especially when you know this man got a rematch. You looking like you scared. Bro, like you looking like a sucker. Hey man, like, and it is what it is. Like a lot of people don't have to agree with me, but hey, I guess I just was raised different. Bro, it's like, come on, bro, what are you doing? To fight Boots and become, yeah, see, that's what I had said yesterday, Dixon 918. That's what I had said yesterday. I said, okay, now what if Crawford want to circle the block? Then what's gonna happen? You gonna be put in a fucked up position, Jerron Boots Ennis. Now you're gonna be really put in a messed up position, right? Because you don't have no leverage over Crawford. You don't make more money. You don't bring in more people, right? So whatever Crawford offers you, you will have to take it. Right? Whatever Crawford offers you, you will have to take it unless you will look like a stone cold duck. Right? Because you never made over $1 million. So if Crawford offered you $3 to $4 million to fight him, $2 to $3 million to fight him, right? A chance for undisputed. You're gonna be on your biggest stage you ever been on. What? You fighting in front of 3,200 people. You can't even fill that out. So you have no leverage in this situation. And I want to be undisputed, right? I want to be 3-time undisputed. And I know I can go through you to be 3-time undisputed. I don't even have to go up to 154 and deal with bigger dudes. I could go through you. Oh my God. I could go through you and be a 3-time undisputed undisputed champion. I could go through you. Oh my God. Man, you probably set yourself up for failure, bro. Man, y'all better hope that Crawford go up to 154 and drop all those belts. Jerron Boots Ennis. He better hope he do. Right? Because if he stay down there, he gonna pull your whole card. They're gonna flip it if Boots decides to sign with Top Rank or the Zone. Um, well, it really doesn't matter. No, they won't flip it. No, they won't flip it. No, no. Look, as long as Bozy Ennis, he keep on giving them interviews and stuff like that. As long as they got access to Bozy Ennis and all that, and you know Boots Ennis, they will not shit on him. They will not trash him or none of that. Why you think that they really don't be trashing you? But Bill Haney and all that. You feel what I'm saying? Now this be the same dudes who be trashing, who be trashing Crawford because he was with Top Rank, right? But when it come down to Bill Haney and Devin Haney, they don't trash them because they have access to them, right? Like Bill Haney, he'll come on their show, he'll talk, right? You feel what I'm saying? Like they have access to Bill Haney, so they don't shit on Devin that much. Well, for nine, he do, like you know what I'm saying. But they don't shit on Devin, like the Blue Bloods and the BFTBs and you feel what I'm saying? The Boxing Eagles, all these guys, right? They shit on Crawford though, right, for being with the same promotional company. But when it come down to Devin, they ain't gonna do that because they got access to Bill. That's all it is. They just want interviews. They groupies. This is why they mad at Crawford because Crawford don't give them interviews. You feel what I'm saying? Crawford don't give them interviews. So they highly pissed off at Crawford. Highly pissed off. But real talk, Boston, calm down and read my statement. Hey yo, I remember you, Easy Ball. Um, shit. But when the phone lines open, let's debate. Yeah, man, he two-time undefeated with zero defenses, but he made it to two-time undisputed. Okay, so your favorite fighter has never did that. So what are we talking about here? That's what I be saying, bro. Like the hate be real. The hate is real. The hate is really real. They say he's a two-time undisputed champion with zero defenses, but he made it to two-time undisputed champion. What are we talking about here? But he was able to be a two-time undisputed champion. Don't you know how hard that is to do? You can't please everybody. No, you're right. He should have waited, but you're right. He should have waited. But it sounded like they wanted to take the belts no matter what Booth put in a crossfire. No, yeah, no. That's the thing about it. Like Jerron Boots Ennis, he should be like, no, I don't want that belt like that. No, I'm still messing with y'all IVF, but I don't want that belt like that. You got me out here looking like a sucker. No, I don't know. Hell no. Hell no, you ain't just gonna give me something. No, homie, set up a fight with me and somebody. Right, but set up a fight with me and number three for the belt. Fuck that. I'd rather fight somebody. I'd rather get caught. Like shit. I'd rather say, okay, shit. Now you took an easy fight for a title than to say that they gave me a title. I'd rather fight somebody, take some punches, and win this title instead of being say, here you go. You a token boy. Here you go, token boy. Right now, here you go, hype job. Here you go. You want the belt? Here go the belt. Right now, since you whining and crying behind the scenes, here go the belt. Come on, bro. That's sad. That's sad though. Like I don't respect that at all. Right. This was a serious black eye to boxing, an example of corruption at its highest and full. Yeah, exactly. Right in everybody's face. Just the corruption, just right in everybody's face. Right in everybody's face, just corrupt as hell. Everybody know that the IBF is getting a bag from somebody giving them a bag. Somebody is. And that's just plain and simple. Oh, the IBF, they the most strict. No, they, huh? In what universe? They are not the most strict. Right? If they letting Earl Spence Jr. get away with 5 years or not the shit taken on the mandatory, I mean, come on. Oh well, he was injured. Yep, and he had time in between them injuries and fights to take on the IBF mandatory. You know why he didn't take on the IBF mandatory? Because it was nobody right there, right? It was nobody right there to sell a pay-per-view. That's what it was, right? It was nobody right there for him to sell a pay-per-view because they wanted to portray him as this super big fish. Come on, like holding up the damn division, holding up the division, holding it up, holding it up, holding it up, stalling, stalling, stalling. Right? Soon as Crawford get the ball, I mean on the belt, man, we got to strip you. Man, so you had the belt for for 90 days and a half. Yeah, man, you almost had it for 4 months. Damn, you ain't happy. You almost had the belt for 4 months. Damn, right? You should be happy. We gave you 4 months. So a little easy ball, man. But even though you up in here talking crazy, mhm. Man. But why do people always come up in here and say, "Open up the stream, I'll cook you"? Like, bro, like you can't, like, just stop. That's the sad part about y'all. It's like, bro, you can't cook nobody. Why? Because y'all live in delusional land, right? How could you cook somebody when you live in delusional land? Then the first thing y'all gonna bring, oh, Victor Conti, right? Soon as y'all lose an argument, oh, Victor Conti, oh, his gloves bust against David Evanesian. Pathetic, right? Pathetic. But don't want to bring up, the fact that Earl Spence Jr. got man boobs when he not working out, which is a sign of using steroids. And I got a picture of it. I just can't put it up on here. But we all seen the picture of him on the farm with his man boobs. Let's just keep it a bean. Stop playing these games, bro. Man, but I don't be running with that all the time, all the day. Like, no, man. Like, salute to Earl, man, for not making no excuses. Right? Salute to Earl for not making no excuses, man. Caps in full, salute. You rail, salute. And appreciate y'all. Oh yeah, man. Like if I could show y'all the picture, then y'all be like, damn, that's Earl. Come on, man. Like it's not my fault that he put up that picture, then he deleted it. No, I just screenshotted it before he got rid of it. That's all it is. That's all it is. You know how people post stuff. Then they realize that they post something that they weren't supposed to post. Right, but by that time, people already got screenshots of it. Right, so you can't hide it. Like, stop the game. Stop the game. Stop playing. Nobody don't need to stare at another man's breast. It's right there in your face. Shit, that's just a sign of using steroids. Shit, like when you out of shape, you got man boobs. Shit, that mean that you taking something. In my opinion, that's just how it is. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't never seen Crawford like that, right? The PBC high water tested, but shh, don't say nothing. Shh. Be quiet. Shh. Right? Like Al Heyman, he black, so we don't want to say nothing about that. Shh. Sad. Sad, bro. It's really sad that people don't have no integrity, no honor, no morals, no nothing. They just get on the internet lying. That's crazy. All for clicks and views, super chats, and all that shit, and new subs. This is why my channel will probably need. I mean, like shit. My channel will probably never be super big or nothing like that, right? Because I'm gonna always keep it real. That's what OD Log do. I just keep it real, and I'm gonna lose subs. I'm gonna gain subs. I'm gonna lose subs. I'm gonna gain subs, right? Because I might be talking about your favorite fighter one day. That's just how it is. Real. Hey, what you say, Caption Full? Better bug go after Boots would be 3 times. Better on this food as Boots will say not enough to duck, but oh yeah, like it would, man, like it would be hilarious. Just think about that, because man, because he can always move up and he could take on, he could take on Tim Tszyu, but we don't know what Jamel Charlo's going to do. And in my opinion, I don't think Jamel Charlo going back down to 154. So I think Jamel Charlo, he's going to campaign at 160. Then all those belts are going to get dispersed, right? All those belts are going to go, different places. So it'll be harder for Terrence Crawford to be undisputed at 154, right? We already know that Canelo, he really don't want that smoke because Canelo, he going after fucking Jaime Maguire, right? Who haven't did jack shit, but he's going after Jaime, right? He about to duck Benavidez again, and nobody has nothing to say, right? He ain't being stripped of the WBC title, right? Because then they say that he has to fight David Benavidez or something like that. That the winner of this fight will be his mandatory. That he have to fight them. Uh, Man, I mean, so come on, bro. So he ain't being stripped. Nobody's saying nothing about nothing. Canelo, he could just maneuver through. Oh man, he's the cash cow. He's the face of boxing. Oh, okay, 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 okay. All right, he can just do whatever the hell he want to do. All right. In March, they mandate the fight. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, like yeah, man. He probably made way using that computer raw. They don't want to talk about that though. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like we could talk about this type of stuff. We could talk about this type of stuff. Man, because I can go to articles, man, but where Earl Spence Jr., he didn't even want to enroll in VADA, with Mikey Garcia. That's why Mikey Garcia went to Victor Conti to make his ass enroll in VADA. People though, like you feel what I'm saying? Like they don't want to talk about that type of stuff though. So I'm just gonna leave Earl alone. Just let me leave Earl alone. Salute to Earl for not making no excuses. Bud fans talk about integrity is fucking hilarious. We don't make up no lies on Earl. What lie have we made up on Earl? Right? Because everything I just said, I can go and find an article on it. Shit, I can show you a picture of Earl. Nobody making up nothing on Earl. Don't nobody lie on Earl. Right? Like all the stuff we say about Earl, he either did it on camera or we got evidence to back it up. And that's just a fact. Now the Earl sexuals don't have no integrity. None. You know why? Man, because they have put audios together. They'll put Tim Bradley talking about Eniu, but they'll make it seem like he's talking about Crawford. This is how disgusting y'all are, right? They'll come out with fake tweets to respond to Terrence Crawford, even though Earl Spence Jr. ain't said a word. They'll make up a fake Twitter page to respond. This is how these guys get down, right? This is how they get down. They just make up shit, right? You can clearly see after the fight that Terrence Crawford has a band-aid right on his left arm, right when he's talking to Carissa Shields backstage and she give him a hug and they take a picture. You can see the band-aid right there. He had just got fucking drug tested. Just got drug tested. You can see the band-aid right there. Oh man, he didn't get drug tested. Oh man, it's like, bro, y'all just be making up shit. The Earl sexuals, y'all just liars. Y'all cappers and y'all liars. Not the Earl fans, the Earl sexuals. Right? Because it's a difference. The Earl fans, they can hold him accountable. Right? The Earl sexuals, Earl can't do no wrong. Everything Earl do, even if it's suspect behavior, it's not wrong. This is how men supposed to act in their eyes. Right? We just gonna gloss over it. That's how y'all act though. And that's a fact. No integrity. No integrity. No morals like easy ball. I was literally on the stream earlier and echo is bad. Oh yeah. The echo is bad, man. And so we got to wait till the laptop come back. Oh yeah, like they drug test immediately after the fight. You can actually see the band-aid right there on Terrence Crawford's arm. Like the man just got drug tested. Just got drug tested. Oh man, he didn't do. Oh man, he was cheating. Oh man, he was doing this. Oh man, he was doing this. Sad and pathetic. How much money y'all lost? 5,000, 10,000. How much money you lost? Right? Because money is the probably one of the only things, like money and women, probably the only things that can turn somebody against you, right, in that manner to just hate you just for no apparent reason at all. Right? That's what it is. Money. They lost money. Now they hate him. Right? Because they was wrong. They not gonna hold themselves accountable, right? Because they was wrong. They picked wrong. No, it's Terrence Crawford's fault because he beat Spence. He cheated. It's not my fault that I don't know shit about boxing. Right? It's not their fault that they don't know shit about boxing. It's Crawford's fault for winning. These guys are 40 and 50-year-old men. I want y'all to think about that. Late 30s, early 40s, early 50-year-old men coming on the internet spewing this bullshit. And then they wonder why the generation behind us, why the two generations behind us is sensitive as hell. Right? And they wonder why these generations that's coming up of men coming up painting their nails, wearing purses, wearing skirts, doing all this crazy activity online. They wonder why. It's because of niggas like you who's sensitive as hell, right? Who will block a man for his comment. All that's telling me is that you can't have a grown-up conversation with another man. Right? Because if you disagree with that man, you're gonna want to fight. You're gonna want to get violent. Which is childish behavior. Hey man, I guess I just speak too real on this internet shit, man. Let's call this straight. Boots has not called out Crawford one time since he defeated Spence. Oh yeah, now he ain't said a word. He ain't said a word. All of it, bro. Lost all the rent, food, stamps, all. Oh yeah, man. Like, they lost a lot of money. You can tell. Like I told y'all, bro. Like my boy. Oh my God, man. And when they don't listen, man, man, like it just make it just even more funnier and even more sweeter, right? It's just when you just looking at them and they just giving the money away and you just looking like and you just laughing like a motherfucker. And they like, oh my God, this dude was right the whole time. Like, you like, yep, uh-huh. Give it up, nigga. And you can see damn near they damn near want to tear up. Come on, man. Now, these guys, they lost so much money on Earl, bro. They hate the hell out of Crawford. Yep, these guys lost a lot of money. Y'all hit that like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, man. Appreciate y'all. That's exactly why young boy don't listen to the old. Oh yeah, right. But could you really blame them? You feel what I'm saying? When they got old heads out here like that, you feel what I'm saying? Like it got old heads out here like that, right? Who very sensitive, who don't want to listen to another man's opinion, who can't, like who can't, like we can agree to disagree. Like you feel what I'm saying? They don't have to go to no violence or none of that. You feel what I'm saying? But these guys, you feel what I'm saying? Like you could tell, like, that they so emotional. They are very emotional people, right? One guy trying to make his point and you just yelling and screaming over and you, no, what this? Like, damn, bro, calm down, bro. Do you know Earl? No, so what the hell are you screaming and hollering for? Right? Like we should be able to have a civil conversation like men. Earl sexual or not men, they might be older than 40, but never came into manhood. Man, that could be, yeah, yeah, that's true. It have some truth to that. It have some truth to that. They lost me when they said Earl was gonna break Bud eyes and ribs and Spence was talking crazy in the press conference. Oh yeah. Then, oh yeah. Like when he made that comment, that Kunta Kinte comment, I said, yeah, you deserve an ass whooping, right? You deserve an ass whooping for that one. I don't appreciate that. And it had other people, oh man, oh, okay, so you just giving, so you just coming out in public and you calling another black man a slave, huh? Oh, all right. All right, so that's how we get down. Don't matter if you said Kunta Kinte, we all know what the fuck that mean. We all know what it mean. Just because you didn't say Toby, no, we know what Kunta Kinte mean. We know what it mean, right? That's why you deserve to should have asked with. But hey, man, it is what it is. Jerron Boots in his Puss in Boots now, and he's not gonna fight nobody at this point, right? He's not gonna fight nobody at this point. Let's just keep it a beat. Who he gonna fight? Who he gonna fight? Huh? Like I was telling here for boxing earlier. See, like Steven Espinoza doesn't have that budget behind him no more. So now they have to try to figure out to get Jerron Boots in his fights, right, at a low price. They take man because they don't have no budget. They don't have no budget behind this man. Who has the budget behind him? Steven Espinoza doesn't have Showtime anymore. So what's going on? So all the fights, you feel what I'm saying, until the PBC, you feel what I'm saying? Because here for boxing, he did make a good point when he said that Steven Espinoza probably gonna work with the PBC. Yeah, that could be very possible, right? Because I mean, shit, they basically been working together, this whole time on Showtime. That's why Showtime shit got destroyed lately. Let's just keep it a beating, right? Because Steven Espinoza wasn't holding Al Heyman feet to the fire, right? He wasn't saying, no, I don't want that fight. You have to give me some good fights, Al. right? If you want this budget, if you want me to pay and put these fights on Showtime, you have to give me good fights, Al Heyman, right? Because at the end of the day, I got to protect my ass, right? I got to protect my job. I got to make sure that this platform is getting a certain amount of views, right? In the sports department, I got to make sure this boxing department is getting a certain amount of views. So when the chopping block come, they look at it and we can be safe, right? So we can continue to get that budget from these people. No, but Steven Espinoza, he just let Al Heyman just give him anything. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. All the trashy fights. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Right? Then the fights that then you paying for them on pay per view, they not even doing that well. They doing 400 and something thousand views. They're not doing trashy views. It's just it's just a damn disaster. Salute Soul Pro. Salute Forever G. Salute. He lost a lot of respect for me too when he made that statement. Like the last, they lost rent money. It's a channel on YouTube, buddy. Put Buzz all over laugh. Roll me and wake up every day to talk about it. Yeah, like just to hate on this guy though. I don't man, you feel what I'm saying? Like the only reason that I'm going in on Boots, like you feel what I'm saying? Because this is just some weak move though. I just don't understand why his daddy them is moving him like this. I can't understand this. I really can't understand this. First, you expose your son for not being signed to Showtime, right? Which means he could have fought on BOK Prime, right? Because nobody was really looking at that until Bozy said it. Now you go behind Crawford back and you try to petition a fight with him, knowing he has a rematch clause with Earl Spence Jr. So you know he can't fight you. So you know he's going to get stripped of the belt. That's some coward shit. Instead of waiting, like standing on this, Keith Thurman, Mario Barrios, all these other guys, right? Like Stellini, whatever that dude who just beat Alexis Roach in the WBO. Instead of waiting like all the rest of these guys until this play on out, right? You've been waiting this fucking long. What's a few more months, right? So you do that, but I guess, like since he got the belt, that do make him a little bit more enticing to these other platforms. So he could go around and shop. Man, he better go around and shop himself around. I don't get it. I don't get it. Can't be so disrespectful to anybody who agree with Bud. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now can't you see that? You could kind of see that in Bozy, right? He wants to shine too. You could kind of see that. You could kind of see that, right? He wants to shine. He always in the camera, right? He's always want to talk. He right, right. He another K Diddy, right? Now he another K Diddy. Now we got B Diddy, right? We got K Diddy. We got B Diddy, right? Man, at least what's his name? At least Sean Porter daddy didn't move him like this. Like I don't, bro, I don't understand. Right? Like I don't understand why would you want your son to be criticized? You feel what I'm saying for making a move like this when you could have just waited. Seen how it played on out. Okay, Crawford going up to 154. Let him vacate the belt. That'll make you look better. Let him give it up. Like, okay, well, he gave up the belt. Yeah, they gave it to me. Right? But don't go and try to get a fight with a man and you know he can't fight you. If he fights you, he breaking a contract with the PBC, and now he can be sued. Mm. Right? If he fights Jerron Boots Ennis, he can be sued by the PBC for breach of contract. Right? Because he has a immediate rematch with Earl Spence Jr. Unless they negotiated something different, like which I think you feel what I'm saying, because it's not immediate now. But he's still obligated to fight Earl Spence Jr. before he fights anybody else. And they knew this. And you do that sucker shit. You don't get no respect for that, bro. You don't get no respect for that. You don't get no respect for that. So you an email champ. You better hope that the PBC, you better hope that Al Heyman treats you right, right? Because if Al Heyman don't treat you right, you just gonna be on a fucking island by yourself. And the IBF belt bro, it ain't gonna mean nothing. You just gonna be stuck in the IBF, right? Just fighting all the trash opponents in the IBF, right? All the no name opponents in the IBF. That's what you're gonna be stuck with. So you better hope that Al Heyman doesn't pull a fast one on you, Cameron Duncan, and Steven Espinoza once he get a platform, right? Because he can always do that. Sue the PBC or Spence new managing company. Yeah, like this shit is crazy, man. It's crazy. But this is boxing, y'all. It's corrupt as hell. And you know, they just put the corruption right in our face now. They don't even care. Man, according to the rules, no, the rules said this man just won a belt. And how the hell he gonna take on a mandatory 2 months after he just won a belt? Huh? Yeah, you guys. But I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there because I've been on here for over an hour. I appreciate you guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It's time to eat some breakfast. Yeah, but salute to you guys. I appreciate you guys. I will be back with another live stream, later on. I can't wait till I get the damn laptop up, man, so we can really cook. They stripped Bud, Haney, and Jamel. All three was undisputed champions. Yep. Now the WBO strip, strip Jamel, gave it to, the email champion Tim Tszyu. Yeah, yeah, man, because he's an email champion too, right? Didn't fight for it, got elevated. Okay, now it got Shakur Stevenson. At least he about to fight for the belt. At least he's about to fight somebody for the belt, right? So that's different. Man, at least he about to get in the ring, fight somebody, then he gets the belt. That's what Jerron Boots Ennis should be doing. Oh yeah, but Canelo he can keep all his belts. Canelo he can go up to 175, fight Bivol. Shouldn't have all his belts just sitting right there at 168, just marinating, just wait for him to come on back down. Lose that fight at 175. Remember that. He lost at 175 and then came on back down to 168 like nothing ever happened. Like nothing ever happened and was able to just continue on, right? He just got ordered by the WBC, the fight is mandatory and in Benavidez, what happened? He's about to fight Jaime Berguia. Yep, and let's see if the WBC gonna strip him. I doubt it. I doubt it very seriously. You know why? Because them sanctioning fees. That's why. Because those sanctioning fees, right? Now, Jerome Boo's Ennis, he don't bring in no high sanctioning fees. So the IBF, you just played yourself. Man, unless Steven Espinoza, he giving y'all a little bit money on top of that, right? But y'all just played yourself. Man. So we're gonna leave it right there, you guys. I appreciate you guys. Hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so y'all can be notified. This Odilo TV. And I'm gone, you guys. Peace.